This is the weekly show reviews. We just did Raw and SmackDown. Now we're on to 205 Live, NXT, and the Mae Young Classic.
On the 205 Live event with Grand Elite defeating Tony's.
To me, I actually thought this was match of the week.
Match of the week?
Not match of the week. Match of the night, yeah. Which is kind of odd because, 205 Live usually saves their matches for the end.
Right.
It's a nice little change of pace that, okay, we're not, just waiting our time until the main event happens.
Yeah.
Or we're going to get a good long match. It actually let Tony Nese shine very well. He actually pulled out athletic offense. Stuff that I've seen from him before the Cruiserweight division. At House Hardcore, even when he was in TNA for a little bit. So I was actually very happy to see that, and I thought both guys, him and Metalik, put on a pretty good match. Yeah,
this was a real very good, fast-paced, and all-action open match. Getting things started off the right way. If they clean up the few rough spots, it probably could have been the match of the week overall. It could have been great.
Yeah.
Up next, Noam Dar defeated Brian Kelly.
Nice little showcase for Noam Dar. However, I'm not sure if he's necessarily the type of wrestler that you would show off in jobber matches, essentially. I think the best way for him to get him over is probably having competitive matches.
Yeah.
So, I sort of get it because you're a little more strapped time because you're actually going to end the show in a promo. But I think the best way for him is to actually have competitive matches against meaningful people.
Yeah, it was a nice win for Dar while Rush set up a program.
Yeah.
Between two and commentary. And main event, Cedric Alexander defeated TJP.
I thought it was a good match. But not nearly as good as the first one, essentially. I couldn't really put my finger on why, but it just didn't reach the next level for me.
It seems to me that, and not say it sucks, but it seems to be when Cedric's in the main event.
Yeah, it's strange.
But when it's Murphy Mustafa, especially though, so or when it's like a Murphy Mustafa Hideo Lucha House Party or whatever, we're always raving about how that these feel like the tournament matches. No, what is that for? Yeah.
But Cedric, it kind of, I don't know, maybe drags is the right word there.
Yeah.
It just doesn't reach the next level like you expect a Cruiserweight division match now should.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very good main event, better than anything on Raw match-wise. Yeah. With Alexander coming again, but that seems to be a story. I think they're building to he can only overcome for so long, and the post-match attack keeps the Gulag program alive. And again, also be selling Alexander. And taking this into consideration along with the build to SummerSlam, it really feels as if they're building Alexander up for his eventual fall, though.
Yeah.
Which may come at the hands of Buddy Murphy if you want to do a switch up in the program. In Australia, that may come there.
Yeah. If you're going by recently, who probably deserves it more, probably is Buddy Murphy.
Yeah. Alexander can only overcome and survive for so long, and if his run is about to come close, they are doing a great job story-wise at putting him up, going down as a fighting champion.
Yeah.
Mae Young Clay. I kind of did the Mae Young Classic next, sorry about that.
Whatever.
Mae Young Classic opened up with Tegan Nox defeating Zatara.
Tegan Nox, the former Nyx Newell, or as I probably will call her eventually in this tournament, Nyx Newell.
Okay, now Isaiah, who didn't know her before last night, get ready for this. The name Tegan Nox comes up on the screen. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to say Nox, as in her last name, and no X. He ends up calling her Nixon. Never seen her before. Right,
never heard of her. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay then.
He ended up calling her Nixon instead of Nox. Nox that looks, well, I guess it kind of looks like Nixon if it has 3 letters, but doesn't look as though as long as the word Nixon.
Yeah.
But he called her Nixon. And you've done the same thing.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of matches of hers before, and I was excited to see her last year, but she ended up getting injured.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good showing for her. Zatanna was okay.
Zatara.
Or Zatara. Zatanna.
Two different people.
I think that's actually a character from Batman the Animated Series.
Okay, well there we go then. Zatara.
Zatara, I thought she was just okay. She wasn't really anything special, but I thought Tegan was the standout in this match, and she goes on to the next round.
Yeah, it was a solid back and forth opening with Knox back on the win. The crowd loving her. I like that commentary questioned her need moving forward in the tournament. And I think she's going to be such a great babyface when she heals up from this injury. So. By the way, there's no offense to JR and Leah, who I love. I never thought I'd say it was Nicole, comparing JR. But Cole back from Renee really lifted the matches this year.
Yeah.
They thought they did a research on the girls at all.
It's strange. I don't think when... I think JR's better when he's a full-time commentator. Where he can follow the program along. If you just have him in for one-shots, I don't think he's necessarily as good.
Right.
He wouldn't know as much, essentially.
It's kind of the New Japan stuff too.
Yeah, he's not as good as the New Japan stuff as it would be for a Taker match at Mania.
Right. Yeah.
Because you can talk a lot about Taker. He's followed his entire career.
Yeah.
Pretty much week to week.
And I'm not saying JR's bad.
Yeah.
It's just like.
It's just I'm not necessarily sure he keeps up.
He's not as passionate about the certain programs.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I thought Beth and Renee were way better than Leah for commentary.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Next, Rhea Ripley defeated MJ Jenkins.
Yeah, I actually really like both girls. Rhea Ripley, I liked in the past tournament, and I like her new look too. It's very grungy. She's got essentially a new buffer body.
Yeah.
And she looks straight up like an ass kicker. She went from reminding me to Charlotte to now reminding...
Who the fuck called her Charlotte 2.0? She's not
tall, athletic, blonde. I think...
Two different wrestling styles.
If I remember, for some reason, if I remember correctly, and if I remember this, it's amazing, I think they actually said she was a volleyball player.
Two completely different styles altogether.
The same thing that Charlotte was.
Two completely different styles. I can see why she was sick of being called Charlotte 2.0, because she was nothing like Charlotte.
But it essentially looks like that Charlotte comparison went to ECW and went very grungy, and then went to Titan Towers to actually learn to wrestle.
Okay.
Because you don't learn to wrestle in ECW.
Right.
You're more or less covered by small human spots.
Yeah.
And went to learn to wrestle, and now we have this nice 22-year-old performer.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a solid match with the right winner. The reboot Rhea Ripley, who was never Charlotte, is a success. And she's come off as a star, and not only looks like one, but is carrying herself like one.
Yeah. And MJ Jenkins, I liked her too. She was very energetic and...
Sorry, I was patting my throat.
She was very energetic, and I thought she did very well in this match as well.
Yeah, same here. Up next, Lacey Lane defeated Vanessa Craven.
Decent match. Probably not as good as the other two were. But I thought both girls did very well. Maybe cleaning up a little bit of
Lacey's
moves, from Lacey. Vanessa, I like her look. You can really tell when you put her in the ring with a short woman how tall she is.
Yeah.
And it makes her really stand out. And Lacey, just her look alone, I thought probably will carry her into a WWE contract.
She is signed.
Both
girls are.
Her look carried her into a WWE contract, and she was at least willing to do moves they don't necessarily see other women.
Yeah, and the match itself was only okay. It came across as disjointed to me. Lacey's ambitious. It has good ideas, but the execution is far from clean.
Yeah.
There was also, I think, on the Crucifix bomb, a very edit. It looked like.
Yeah.
Because the angle, the beginning of the Crucifix was one way. Then they changed the camera.
Yeah.
And she was slamming Vanessa down without struggle. Mm-hmm. I don't think she's that strong, but
yeah.
And so they're not like obviously had primary finish, but the story was solid.
Yeah.
And the main event, Mika Salamura defeated Killer Kelly.
I'll probably say this is the match of the week for. I'm sorry, this is the match for Mae Young Classic that has to continue going on to be beaten. It's really my first time seeing Mako, or if I did see her WCW Nitro episode.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I did see that, I honestly couldn't tell you if I did or not.
Well, to be fair, the only woman that wrestled in there that we will know will be Medusa.
Yeah.
In those women's division.
Yeah, it's the only match we probably would know.
Funny thing is, Medusa was not the women's champion, though.
Yeah.
The other girl, the old Japanese girl, Akira Hokayo, I believe her.
Yeah.
She was the only women's champion in WCW, I believe. So, yeah.
So I hadn't necessarily seen a match of hers that I remember. In this match, I thought she was very, very good. She was very strong style oriented.
Remember her picture was very interesting.
Yeah, you're right.
I know I am.
You're right. She is very interesting. I
told you I didn't know.
I just never heard of her before.
Every woman's wrestling fan has heard of her. In the last month.
Yeah, in the last month.
Yeah, but I heard of her from before then.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I hadn't necessarily heard of her. But yeah, she's an ass kicker.
Yeah.
I would actually love to see her and Asuka in a match. Yeah. Just because they're both that stiff style and punch and kick, and I think it would be fantastic. And Killer Kelly pretty much took a nice ass kicking and even gave one herself.
Yeah. But she's considered the best in the world right now for women. Makeup.
Okay.
And I think EO's considered number 2, if I'm not mistaken. And Oscar Kyrie's considered next up.
Okay.
We know where the real talent for women's wrestling comes from.
Japan.
Right. Yeah, it was a very good main event. It's kind of like the Kyrie Tessa first round match last year, I think, for me. Where both women probably shouldn't have been the first round match.
I kind of get why they...
Because you're going to want that standout first round match, though.
Yeah, you're going to want good matches in the first round.
To set the tone.
To set the tone, to hook in the audience.
Right.
So I get sort of why you do that, and put, like, maybe not necessarily people that should go into the second round against each other, to have them go into the second round, to actually have somebody to lose there. But gives them a deeper opportunity in the tournament as well.
But this might be the match in the first round. It might have the Kyrie tested moment.
It might be.
Yeah, it was a very good main event out. It worked a fun, hard-hitting sprint that worked well for both women. Salamura shined as the star, but Kelly looked more competitive and held her own, and even looked like she could win off the fisherman suplex. This was easily the best thing on the show, though.
Yeah.
NXT kicked off with Castizono defeating Kona Reeves.
A nice short match. They didn't pay Castizono clearly by the hour.
Minute and 50 seconds.
And I'm not really all that interested in Kona Reeves. It's literally just his look, and then he takes his glasses off, and then it's all gone.
Right.
But yeah, Castizono knocked him out, and pretty much cut a promo that seems like he's turning heel in the future.
Yeah, it was a good squash, or as I play, God squash.
A God squash.
It was a good squash for Ono, and good post-match promo, setting up as the disgruntled vet to face off with someone, I'm guessing like Lee or Riddle. This also plays into Ono's player coach role, and will make for a good introductory feud. Or a Mari Scroll, or a Pentagon. No, one of them attacked Alice.
I think it was Ono that attacked Alice.
Okay, but we can't confirm that. It'll say Pentagon's coming to NXT. Can't confirm Mari, but I can't confirm Pentagon and Phoenix.
There are rumors, and the rumors are pointing
the company that they're tag champions
the
for.
Phoenix, the company that they're champions for.
It said, wait till you see their 2019 and see what's next. NXT. Next was spelled NXT.
Or they just made a typo.
I think they would take him down a day later.
Probably.
Or was it very good way that people talking about making the wrestling too.
That's true.
Or the move on, what's his name's part? Court Power's part.
Yeah.
To get them talking, yeah. Up next, the Forgotten Sons defeated the Street Profits.
I thought it was a decent match. It's my first match of seeing the Forgotten Sons. Again, they look pretty cool, and I thought they were solid enough in the ring. Maybe they can use better opponents to actually maybe show off their talents a little better than just the Street Profits, but I understand starting them off with them because the Street Profits are, in fact, a very popular tag team. You can get pretty much a good amount of heat off of them.
Yeah, it was an okay match, with the Forgotten Sons picking up a big win to add their names to the undercard tag mix, and also continuing the Mighty vs. Profits feud. Up next, NXT Women's Champion Kairi Sane defeated Trish Adora.
Kairi Sane essentially wins a tune-up match. Trish Adora got in a bit of offense, but the ending was really never in doubt. Kairi wins with the insane elbow.
Yeah, it was a fine squash around the champion, and the post-match was good to continue the feud with Baszler.
Yeah. And also the entrance where she pulls the belt out of the treasure chest.
Was this adorable title reveal ever.
Yeah, she's not like Pirates of the Caribbean pirate. She's more like Jake and the Neverland Pirates pirate.
Yeah.
She's that like cute and adorable pirate.
Look at her.
Yeah.
And the main event, Velveteen Dream defeated Johnny Gargano.
This is my match of the week.
Same here.
Just think of all the possibilities you can have with an incredibly athletic Velveteen Dream and probably the best wrestler in the world, Johnny Gargano. You can obviously have longer matches on TakeOver, but for this 12, 15 minutes maybe.
Yeah, 14 minutes.
I thought it was excellent and the greatest match of the week.
Yeah, it was a real great match. My match of the week too, with a tremendous continuation of the Gargano story. Dream played mind games and got the match. Tasha Gargano, when still conflicted, was played into the match, and once again, like a TakeOver, close Gargano. I'm really interested to see where the Gargano story ends up going from here. Botch of the week.
It's obviously something having to do with Raw.
In terms of the grand scheme of things, I don't know I pick a wrestle move. It's only a booking decision.
Yeah, I know.
But it might be very hard to not honor the wrestle move this week.
She messed it up the first time, and then went for the second one.
And died.
And Ruby had to, like bump her head to make sure she didn't fall on it.
Yeah. Brie.
Yeah,
Brie on roll.
Brie.
Yeah.
There were odd decisions on Raw. But they weren't necessarily odd.
Alright, let's see. Alexa making a tally tap out in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
The B team going even with Dolph and Drew. If you're not a fan, Trey Power winning the AOP here. Let's just go with that.
Yeah.
Dana being the main focus of the 3 women she was with. Jinder meditating with Lashley. Dropping the Owens storyline. Or Finn and Squash, so you make your pick.
I'll go with Brie Bell nearly killing herself.
Yeah, we'll go with that. And show of the week?
Show of the week, I do have my pick.
Roll. I'm sorry.
1, 2, 3, NXT.
205 Live.
Oh, okay.
I thought everything story-wise was the most consistent. You know, if it had a match of the week or something, but I thought each story was advanced well. You know, it wasn't as high in the main event as I was the last few weeks. I thought everything else was condensed well.
Yeah.
And I started a new feud for another card.
I mean, a lot of the same reasons why I picked NXT as well. I thought it was a nice, complete show. I thought the main event kicked ass. We get to see a little bit more of a journey into Ono's heel turn. Minimal time for Kona Reeves. And Kairi dropping the insane elbow.
By the way, all of this has taken longer than we did for Raw.
Yes.
The 3 1-hour shows took longer too.
Yes.
No, we were having a conversation before we started this video.
Yeah.
That the first 2 hours of Raw, we did like the first 5-6 minutes of the previous video.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah.
And we were just like, doof, getting them out of hell. I looked down, and it's like 5 minutes. I'm like, holy crap.
So this took about 21, 22 minutes by the time we're done.
Yeah.
And it's longer than the whole entire Raw review.
Yes.
We'll be back on Monday night with Super Bowl 1991 or Super Bowl 1, I believe, too, also.
Yeah.
Thanks for our Super Bowl review and Monday Night War Week 8 and Q&A Week 8.
Yes.
And then next week I take the lead in the prediction, so see you then.
They're not.
Thank you.